Mr. Speaker, and with permission, I would like to make a statement about the case of Gary McKinnon and the government's response to Scott Baker's review of our extradition arrangements. I will turn first to Mr. McKinnon's case. I should explain to the House that the statutory process under the Extradition Act 2003 has long ended. Since I came into office, the sole issue on which I have been required to make a decision is whether Mr. McKinnon's extradition to the United States would breach his human rights. Mr. McKinnon is accused of serious crimes, but there is also no doubt that he is seriously ill. He has Asperger syndrome and suffers from depressive illness. The legal question before me is now whether the extent of that illness is sufficient to preclude extradition. As the House would expect, I have very carefully considered the representations made on Mr. McKinnon's behalf, including from a number of clinicians. I have obtained my own medical advice from practitioners recommended to me by the Chief Medical Officer, and I have taken extensive legal advice. After careful consideration of all of the relevant material, I have concluded that Mr. McKinnon's extradition would give rise to such a high risk of him ending his life that a decision to extradite would be incompatible with Mr. McKinnon's human rights. I have therefore withdrawn the extradition order against Mr. McKinnon. It will now be for the Director of Public Prosecutions to decide whether Mr. McKinnon has a case to answer in a UK court. This has been a difficult and exceptional case, and I would like to pay tribute to all of the Home Office officials and lawyers who have worked on this case over the years.